Yes, Dad. It says there are immediate and exciting openings for young men with a large international publishing house.
I can read what it says. We're not all pig ignorant, you know.
Does anybody want that last piece of fried bread? Because if not, I'll have it.
Oh, she won't, you know. That is earmarked for me.
Oh, Geoffrey, let her have it.
Well, Ella's like, you know what she's like with fried bread? The crust gets behind the top plate and then there's murder on. You give us a tea. Richard.
Isn't anybody interested in my career?
What you talking about? Career?
In publishing. The job I'm going after. I'm going for one of them interviews.
Oh, don't talk wet.
But, Billy, you've got a job already at Shadrack and Duxbury's.
Well, it doesn't have to be a life sentence, does it? Anyway, there's this man coming up from London specially to interview people interested in publishing. A career with a future.
Give over.
But there's a future in undertaking, Billy. I mean, it stands to reason people are always going to go on dying, aren't they?
Don't either of you want to see me better myself?
Yes, I do. I want to see you a lot better than you are. I want to see you get your hair cut, for one thing. I want to see you get into that bath a bit more often. And I want to see you cut your toenails. Have you ever caught him in his bedroom in his bare feet? His toenails are like eagle's talons.
Right, I'm only trying to discuss my whole future, and all he can bring it down to is fizzing toenails.
Hey, not so much of the he.
Well, don't turn to me for sympathy, Billy. I'd like to see him cut as well. I mean, you keep on ripping the bedclothes.
Well, you know
and
what?
it's me that hasn't to mend.
All you've got to say to him, right, you tore him, you could... Hey! You see what you're able to say? She has nicked that slice of fried bread from under my nose.
It's fantastic, isn't it? Here we are, the years of opportunity fast slipping away. What's the height of intellectual discussion in this house? Fried bread and toenails.
Never mind the height of intellectual expression. Let's have less old book and you get yourself off to work.
I've only been trying to tell you for the past half hour. I'm not going into work this morning.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Because I'm going to the Embassy Hotel for a job in publishing.
You... Ooh, I'll publish you in a minute, lad. I'll publish you right through that wall. So you better publish yourself through the door, up the street, onto a bus and into Shadrack and Duxbury's right sharp. Because if I hear anybody else mention that word publishing again today, he'll feel my boot up his backside.
Publishing, Fisher? Publishing? How do you mean, Fisher, a job in publishing?
It's in here, Mr. Shadrack. It says there are immediate and exciting openings for young men with a large international publishing house. They're holding interviews all day today.
Are they indeed? And what concern is that of mine?
Well, I thought you might let me have an hour off to go.
But what purpose, Fisher? Has the interviewer suffered a recent sad bereavement?
No, Mr. Shadrack.
Oh, then perhaps disaster has struck in the form of an unknown oriental disease and the interviewees are dropping dead like flies.
No, Mr. Shadrack.
Then I'm in a quandary, Fisher, because I understood you were in the undertaking profession, not the publishing trade.
Well, I thought you wouldn't want to stand in the way of me advancing myself, Mr. Shadrack.
Oh, I don't, Fisher. Quite the opposite. So you just advance yourself as far as the Chapel of Rest and give that catafalque a good going over with the furniture polish.
Well, perhaps I might have an extra half hour at lunch.
No, Fisher. No. You are employed here, Fisher, and here you shall remain. Certainly until you repay the money you filch from the petty cash and make good the damage to a certain coffin lid in the basement. Plenty old work, Fisher. Publishing, indeed. Publishing, indeed.
Thank you very much, Mr. Reed, and good luck. Next, please. Mr. Fisher.
That's right. I rang up about the advertisement.
Yes, take a few. I'll just put you in the picture. You understand the general outline, of course.
Well, yes, it's publishing, isn't it? Actually, I've always been very interested in publishing. As a matter of fact, there's this book I've written. It's called One Man's Galaxy.
A galaxy, yes. Our main line, Mr. Fisher, is educational publishing, children's encyclopedias. Our vacancies at this immediate moment are for door-to-door salesmen.
Door-to-door salesman?
Fly-overts on a knocker.
Well, I was thinking more of a position inside publishing, you know, as a trainee executive or assistant PRO, something in that line.
Yes, well, we all had to begin by wearing out shoe leather, Mr. Fisher. Well, give it some thought. It's a healthy outdoor life. Your own boss, out and about, continually meeting new people. It's not a career for a stick in the mud, young man. Our salesman must be go ahead, forceful, vibrant, with-it men of today. The question you must ask yourself, Mr. Fisher, is do you fit into that category? Hold it, friends! Hold it, friends! Hold it! Now, friends, this is the big one. The one you've all been waiting for. Now, inside this envelope, friends, is the name of the top salesman of 1974. The name of the man, friends, who has won not only the spanking new Cadillac, and not only the Spanish-style ranch house of his own choice, and not only the four-berth cabin cruiser with its own bar, but also, friends, that all expenses paid, 3 months vacation in Disneyland, Florida, accompanied, friends, accompanied by Miss Universe. All right, friends. Oh, here it is. The name of the man, friends, is Billy Fisher. I said, Mr. Fisher, do you fit into that category?
What are the wages?
The world is your oyster, Mr. Fisher, when it comes to remuneration. Now, we work exclusively on a commission basis. Now, you con the mugs, you sell our encyclopedia to your customers, and you receive a handsome 20% cash return on all transactions.
20%?
Now, that is for the complete set of encyclopedias at 35 nicker spot geld, or our special offer, easy term payments over 2 years amounting to 70 quid.
20% of 70, that's £14.
I had you marked out as a geezer with business acumen the minute you walked through that door.
I don't need to sell 2 lots of these encyclopedias a week to earn more than I'm getting now.
And you would be performing a public service. The only way to learning is by the written word. With every volume you sell, Mr. Fisher, you would be guiding a child through the door of knowledge. A young person's mind is like an empty book in which we paint the pictures. Yeah, there's a lot of guff like that in all this bump we give you. Here, just let me demonstrate the quality. Take any page. Look at that. Right then. Now, if you'd just like to sign for the demonstration copies, that's there.
Oh, yeah.
And there. That's right. Now then, them's yours. Try not to finger mark them when you're flashing them around. Don't let the punters touch them, that's my advice. Yeah, how soon can you start, by the way? Right now, or when you've had your lunch?
Yeah, well, the thing is, I have to work out my fortnight's notice first.
Fortnight's notice? My rear behind, Mr. Fisher. If you pardon the vulgarity. You are now contractually committed to the Know-It-All Books and Company Limited.
Yeah,
now,
but
I'll
you
be
don't
back next week, Mr. Fisher. Don't let me down. Never take no for an answer. Study your pamphlet on sales technique. Screw the mate before he screws you. Au revoir, Mr. Fisher. Glad to have you on the team. Good luck. Next, please, Mr. Hinchcliffe. Take it to you.
And you know what they say, madam. The only way to learning is through the written word. Do you have any children?
Just the one, my Trevor.
What could be better? These encyclopedias, which could be yours to treasure in the comfort of your own home, can be had at a special giveaway cash prize or on our exclusive easy term payments, and will unlock the doors of your little lad's mind onto a new world of excitement and understanding.
It's another door he wants unlocking, love. He's doing 15 years in the maximum security wing on the Isle of Wight.
Special saloon cars, plus the hearse, of course, at a very
Good
competitive...
morning, madam. Is everything being taken care of for you?
Well, I'm not quite sure. I only came in to inquire about having my father-in-law cremated. This young man keeps on trying to sell me a home education course.
Oh, my sincere condolences, madam, on your recent bereavement. Allow me to offer my services.
Oh, it's all right. I'm not all that bothered anyway. I only wanted an estimate. We really decided to go to the co-op and get my divvy there.
I sometimes wonder, Fisher, what the world is coming to. If I have to come down to offering green stamps in order to provide a competitive funeral, I think I shall retire from the profession. It's very, very distressing. What are these big books doing here?
What big books, Mr. Shadrach?
Don't prevaricate, Fisher. These big books here. And what was that person remarking about you trying to sell her an education course?
No. I think she must have got it all wrong, Mr. Shadrach. You see, I couldn't possibly sell her those books. They don't belong to me.
Oh. The Know-It-All Encyclopedia. Volume D to E. Who do they belong to, then?
To a friend of mine. Actually, if you are interested, Mr. Shadrach, I could possibly get you a complete set of these encyclopedias at special reduced terms as a favour to me. Allow me to illustrate the quality. Take any page.
Contains everything the wise child should know. The world has gone mad, Fisher. Completely insane. Just look. 3 paragraphs on E for elocution, a whole page on E for embroidery, and not one single word on E for embalming. And then they wonder why ignorance runs rife on this earth. Oh, you haven't got volume H in your possession by any chance?
No, I don't think so, Mr. Shadrach.
Oh, pity. H for edge shrinking. Now, there's a subject that's always fascinated me.
2:15, would you credit, eh? He knows damn well that I promised to take him uptown. You wait. I'll spiffligate that young swine when he does come home.
I don't know where he's been getting to, I'm sure.
Well, perhaps he's having to work over, Mrs. Fisher.
Oh, I don't think so, love.
He doesn't work overtime, not that one.
No, not every night this week and Saturday afternoons as well.
He doesn't work overtime at all, not if he can avoid it. Besides, see, there's nothing doing in his business at this time of the year. January and February are his busy months, when folks like her are queuing up to get into the cemetery.
Geoffrey, do you have to?
I shall go when I'm ready, and not a poor.
Haven't we got enough on our plates without setting her off?
I never stir outside this house all winter, dead or alive. Not till the last week in April, will all the daffodils have gone.
You see, they're all individually bound in this Moroccan leather. It's fantastic. Look at this section here, you see, the omnibus. Well, with just 2 evenings at home, you, sir, you can be in control of your own depot.
It's rubbish. I'm late now.
I'm sure I don't know where he's got to.
I know where he will be when I'm done with him in the flaming casualty ward.
Can I help at all, Mrs. Fisher? Because if you want to go, I don't mind looking after your mother until Billy gets home.
No, Barbara, thanks very much for the offer, but it isn't just a case of keeping an eye, you see. It's knowing her funny little ways.
I won't be left alone with strangers.
Well, I'm hardly a stranger, Mrs. Boothroyd. I'm Billy's fiancée.
You never know, you might go nosying and looking in all the drawers.
And another thing. Why has he started carting that armful of big books with him every time he leaves the house?
And mocking me blue serge knickers. Aye, they might look funny, yes, but they're nice and warm.
Mrs. Fisher, never.
No, I know, love. She rambles a lot.
I said to him, where do you think you're going with all them big books? He said, nowhere. I said, don't you say nowhere to me, and I'll knock you clean through that wall.
Oh, be quiet, definitely do. What with him and her, I can't stop to hear myself think. Honestly, it's like planning a safari in this house if you want to go to the end of the street. Is that our front door?
Good afternoon, Mama, Father, Grand-mère.
Where have you been? And never mind good afternoon, you great big sackless article. It's nearly good night. And why do you carry them big books with you everywhere you go?
No reason, Papa.
Oh, God, give me strength. Look, I'll kill him. I will.
For Christ's sake, never mind the whys and wherefores. Let's get going if we're going. Oh, try and behave yourself, lad. Bye-bye, Barbara. No, you're not.
Oh, hello, Barbara. I didn't notice you.
No, you seldom do.
Well, I'm sorry, darling, but you know how it is. Slaving away for fizzing Shadrach all morning, then having to come home and look after me gran.
Oh, well, never mind, pet. When we're married, I can look after you.
She'll have a job. Wait till she sees his toenails.
Barbara, darling, when we are married, we've got our own little house. You know, with the library and the nursery and the guest room.
And the laminated breakfast bar in the kitchen.
Does it ever strike you that we might have forgotten something?
Well, I suppose we'll have forgotten a lot of things, but we'll learn as we go on, won't we?
No, I mean something very important, darling.
Oh, goodness, now, whatever can that be?
Well, I'll give you a clue. It's something that's useful, practical, invaluable. Something that will last a lifetime and that we will be able to treasure in the comfort of our own home.
Oh, I still can't guess, pet.
It's something that all our friends will envy and admire. A luxury we cannot afford to be without. Now think, darling.
A cut glass crystal fruit bowl for the sideboard, is it?
No, darling, not quite. It's a complete set of encyclopedias.
Well, I suppose we'll want a lot of things before encyclopedias, Billy.
Oh, I wasn't thinking just for ourselves, darling. I was thinking about little Billy and little Barbara when we have them. I mean, it'll be ideal, won't it? Especially if little Billy's going to go to Harrow and King's College, Cambridge, and little Barbara's going to go to Rodine and Girton.
I think we'll have plenty of time to think about their education later, when they grow up.
We've got to get their names down, darling. I was thinking about giving Harrow a ring.
Anyway, I'm not sure I approve of boarding school. I think that the main thing a child needs is lots and lots of love, like my mother gave me.
Chuffing, oh, Barbara, if they're going to turn out like you, they're all going to be as thick as a 12-foot plank. Well, I'm sorry, Pet, but you know how it is. I've been rushing around all week trying to do 2 jobs.
No, this is once too often. I don't think we're compatible. When my little girl grows up, I don't think I want her to be a nuclear physicist like you said. And I don't think I want my little boy to be an executive in publishing.
Of course, we never had any education. Not none of us. And if I'd known then what I know now, I'd never have got on into that haystack with that bombardier. Or was it the artist's rifles? He used to have a feather in his cap because it used to tickle my nose.
It must have been a Northumberland Fusilier, Gran.
What do you know about it? It were long before you were born, lad.
Feather in his cap, red hackle, M for military uniforms.
Oh, aye, that's him all right. And look, the Argyll and Sutherland Islanders. He were one of them that used to cuddle me on Ilkley Moor. I asked him what he wore underneath his kilt. And he said, actions speak louder than words.
I don't suppose you know how long I'm going to be kept in here.
Mr. Fisher, in here, please, sir.
All right.
Sorry to have to fetch you from your place of work, sir, but we all have our jobs to do. Now then, first of all, do you recognize the shoes?
Hello, Dad.
I have never seen him before in my life.
I appreciate your feelings, sir, but he does claim that you are his nearest relative.
Oh, well, I suppose blood is thicker than water. All right, then, what's he done? If it's petty larceny, I'll stand in bail. If it's anything indecent, he's on his own.
Nothing like that, Mr. Fisher. As far as we can estimate, your son is no more than a pawn in the game.
What kind of a game? What kind of a prawn?
Pawn, Father.
Hey, don't you go correcting my grammar, or I shall walk out of here, and I don't care if you do time.
Who am I to argue? I'm a prawn.
One man by the name of Hurley is the chap we want, sir. He's been working the encyclopedia racket. He moves into an area and lists half a dozen or so unwitting dupes as door-to-door salesmen like your son. They collect the cash, hand it over to him. He disappears, and the encyclopedias never turn up.
A door-to-door salesman? But he's an undertaker's clerk.
It would appear, sir, he's been trying to do both.
I knew when he was carrying all them big books about there was something up. You great big stupid boneless... Ooh, I don't know what.
Prawn?
Right, prawn! And if you're sent to Borstal, my lad, don't you expect me to come and visit you?
Fortunately, sir, it's not as serious as that. Luckily for your son, he was no great shakes as a salesman.
Don't tell me he didn't sell no books.
As a salesman, sir, he'd make a very good undertaker's clerk.
Come on, old Clouseau, and let this be a lesson to you.
One moment, sir, it's not quite as simple as that.
It never is it?
It would appear, sir, that one day last week your son made one sale. Constable, pop outside and see if the plaintiff's arrived, will you?
Eh? Plaintiff? Do you mean he's been charged?
I'm afraid a charge is being brought, yes, sir.
But I thought you said it was this fella Pearlie's the one that you want.
Unfortunately, this particular complainant insists upon charging your son. They're absolutely adamant. Normally, of course, we would not intervene. But the fact remains that your son has defrauded a senior citizen out of an old age pension.
He's done what?
I think this is the plaintiff now, sir.
I'm coming in. There he is, the black-hearted scammer. I'd know him anywhere.
Of course she'd know him anywhere. She is his grandmother.
I've been trying to tell him that all morning, but he wouldn't believe me.
I want him horsewhipped. I demand justice. Hung, drawn and quartered. That'll cure him.
Do you mean to tell me, sir, that she really is his grandmother?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, never mind about me. I've never set eyes on him in all my life. I want him put away for 21 years. Solitary confinement and hard labour.
C for corruption, E for embezzlement, F for fraud. You name it and he's done it.
I've said I'd pay my grandma back, haven't I?
And you will pay her back, my lad. You will work at Shadrach and Duxbury's every day that God sends until you've done so.
Oh, but that's what I don't think you quite understand, Father. You see, I shan't have to work over.
How do you mean?
Well, it's here in this evening's paper. It says there are vacancies for young men, an interesting career in advertising. So I thought, well,
Alice, restrain me. Look, what have I said? What did I correct, man? You've ever heard that word mentioned again?
No, Dad, no, it wasn't advertising.
Oh, yes, it was. Don't you try and contradict me.
No, Geoffrey, it wasn't. It wasn't advertising.
Well, it was something very much like it. It was... Oh, I know. It was, publishing. Ooh.